The introduction, learning, training and development of culture and the arts should be implemented in a more organized and systematic way. It needs to be included among youth development programs. This was stressed by Brunei Minister of Culture, Youth and Sports at the launch of the cultural festival, Ethnic Malay Customs and Traditions in Brunei Darussalam. Pehin Datuk Haji Hazar bin Haji Abdullah said with such an effort is a way to make it a lasting and valuable heritage capable of generating economic growth through the growing creative industry sector. The minister added the cultural division at the Ministry of Culture, Youth and Sports, with the cooperation of the Youth Development Centre, the Museums Department, the Language and Literature Bureau and the History Centre, is drafting a module syllabus for a short course in culture. It will be offered to school leavers in the near future. The ceremony continued with the launch of a book on Malay wedding culture in Brunei Darussalam entitled Budaya Perkawinan Etnik Melayu di Negara Brunei Darussalam. The cultural festival presents the customs and traditions of the 7 ethnic Malay groups in the country and focuses on customs that are not practiced or not very well known among the community. The festival is organized by the Brunei Culture and Arts Division, Ministry of Culture, Youth and Sports, with the cooperation of the Brunei History Centre, the Language and Literature Bureau and the Museums Department. The event was held at the lobby of the Airport Mall in Barakas. This Cyber Fusion Center unit taps the skills of policemen and external experts who are from the industry as well as regulators to fight cybercrime. This area is where law enforcers work while external parties sit here. But when discussing sensitive data, the glass can turn opaque. The complex is not all about fancy gadgetry. It is also about good old solid training. For instance, this cyber research laboratory uses simple software to train policemen to delve into the dark side of the internet. They learn to go undercover online and how to hack into systems during their 1-week training here. Another highlight in this command center, which operates round the clock. It monitors crime alerts from all over the world and sends notices and data immediately to relevant global bureaus in various languages. The IGCI started operations in November last year. Singapore's Deputy Prime Minister Teo Chee Hean officially opened the complex recently. Mr. Teo said that there are more safety and security challenges today and stressed global law enforcers must work together.
The heightened terrorism threat, including self-radicalized individuals, poses serious risks to the safety and security of every one of our countries. We also see a stronger nexus between organized crime and terrorism as criminal networks exploit connectivity and technology to globalize their operations.
Mr. Teo added that IGCI can use Singapore's location, which is in the heart of Asia, to form new tie-ups with more parties in the region to fight crime. The complex can house about 350 offices. So far, there are more than 100 offices from over 50 countries in the IGCI. Buddha's relics from 9 countries are enshrined at a Buddhist temple in Prachuap Khiri Khan province for Buddhist faithful to pay respect in an essential part of Songkran festival. The Klai Kangwon Palace Temple is located near King Bhumipol Aduyadej's Klai Kangwon Palace in Hua Hin district. To largely Buddhist Thais, sprinkling water on Buddha's image means spiritual cleansing to mark the beginning of the new year. As they visited the temple, they took the opportunity to sprinkle water on statues of Buddha and pay respect to the Buddha's relics as well. A relic from Sri Lanka will be permanently enshrined at the temple in a ceremony performed by Buddhist monks from Sri Lanka. The enshrinement is an auspicious gesture of goodwill to honor King Bhumipol and Queen Sirikit. The Songkla border checkpoint was packed with tourists from Malaysia and Singapore who come to celebrate the Songkran festival in Thailand. About 10,000 visitors, mostly Malaysian and Singaporeans, passed the checkpoint, and most of them in buses and private vehicles. Long lines of vehicles were seen waiting at the immigration checkpoint despite full operation services in all windows. In Hat Yai city, a procession of the Devas, a traditional ceremony, was carried out to kick off the Songkran festival. Many tourists were seen taking photos and buying local products. Water buckets were on sale for people to use to sprinkle or splash water on each other in the spirit of the festivity. Meanwhile, tens of thousands of Cambodian migrant workers left Thailand to return to Cambodia through Aranyam Pratet and Chantaburi provinces. About 50,000 Cambodians have left Thailand through Chantaburi since April 9. Most of them will not return before April 20th. Cambodia, Laos and Myanmar also celebrate traditional New Year holidays during the same period as the Thai Songkran holidays. In Cambodia, the celebration typically lasts 7 to 15 days. This picture, Dyed with Coffee by Nguyen Nha Puong from Vietnam, and this piece incorporating mold and rusted iron by artist Habib Harim from Belgium are just two of the many pieces by 12 artists from Vietnam and Belgium in this printmaking and engraving exhibition. Habib Harim artist said before printmaking, artists usually use traditional techniques like using wooden molds, but now he wants a change. That's why if he wants to use iron in his products, he won't use normal iron. Instead, he chooses rusted iron. This piece of iron, which has been destroyed by time, has aged and sold. Nguyen Nha Puong, artist, said through these pieces, Vietnamese artists and Belgian artists have cooperated in the hope of showing the public the potential of printmaking industry. It is very much opened in its form of expression, content and technique. This exhibition also opens avenues for collaboration between artists from Vietnam and other countries, especially European countries. Since printmaking is an art form on paper, its size and weight make it much easier to share with the public, and so it can be easily transported to galleries anywhere in the world. Trong Can Chuong, president of Vietnam Fine Arts Association, thinks that this is a chance for people to see the development of engraving as an art form not only from Vietnam but also from Belgium. These 12 artists have 12 unique ways of expressing their art. Marie-France Bonmariach said she is happy to take part in this exhibition as Asian culture is very attractive to her. So it is a great opportunity for her to bring her products here to Vietnam. What she makes the most is a chance to get to know Vietnamese artists. Each of them has a very unique personality and work style. This printmaking exhibition is being held by Wallonie Bruxelles International and will run until April 20th. Swimming across the Malaysian Penang Straits presents several challenges: heat, fatigue and waves. However, swarms of stinging jellyfish prove to be an added obstacle for participants of the Penang International Cross-Channel Swim held at the island for the first time in 27 years. Several swimmers were stung numerous times during the 6.5-kilometer swim, which saw 169 taking part. Of the total, 146 participants were from China, followed by Malaysia 20, Singapore 2 and France 1. Nevertheless, the swim was a good and fun experience for the men and women. The swim started at Pantai Bersih on the mainland and ended at Northam Ocean Green Beach on the island. A total of 80 participants managed to complete the challenge within the stipulated time. Trophies were awarded to the top 10 finishers in both the categories. Frenchman Sergei Dominicini, 48, who works in Kuala Lumpur as an oil and gas manager, emerged champion in the men's open. He completed his swim in 1 hour, 47 minutes and 22 seconds. Dominicini said he was stung by jellyfish 5 times on his wrists, stomach, face and ankles. He admitted it was scary but gamely accepted that getting stung is part of the challenge. A calm sea and fresh water, he noted, made his swimming easier.
I'm very happy to have taken part in this event. Very proud that I win. It's my first competition that I win. Yes, since I'm born.
In the women's category, 47-year-old Zhang Yin from China won the race 2 hours, 52 minutes, 12 seconds. The only local woman participant, a 42-year-old businesswoman, came in second, followed by another Chinese contestant. The event was organized by the Penang Amateur Swimming Association. The association was approached by various swimming associations in China a few months ago, stating their interest to have a cross-channel swim in Penang. So it decided to revive the cross-channel swim after 27 years. It was previously organized in 1979 and 1988 in Penang. Before the competition starts, swimmers are highlighted on the risk of the jellyfish danger. Usually, ferries crossing the channel would experience a delay to accommodate the event.